Hey everyone, so I bought the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus on Friday when they launched, and this past week I've been on vacation in Miami, so of course I want to bring these phones into the water, want to bring them into the pool, into the ocean, even if it's not necessarily the best thing for the phone, just want to create some cool videos, as I'm sure a lot of you guys want to use them under circumstances like that as well. And I'm making this video as a warning just because I do have some water damage, so I just want to let you guys know some of these facts just so you can prevent it from happening to yours. So these phones are IP67 certified, meaning that they can withstand 1 meter of water in 30 minutes. Although that's in a controlled setting, they're putting the phone slowly into the water, into tap water. They're not like I was out in the ocean with the waves and everything in salt water. So let's keep that in mind. It's laboratory conditions. Um, and it's not covered under Apple warranty. It's also water resistant, not waterproof. And it's going along with that. If you go on the Apple official website and you read this part right here. So number one mentions that they're splash, water, and dust resistant under laboratory settings, rating IP67, blah, blah, blah. And these are not permanent conditions. Resistance might decrease as a result of normal wear. Do not attempt to charge a wet iPhone. So I will talk about that part in a second. And again, liquid damage not covered under warranty. So this part about that they might become less waterproof over time, water resistant over time. So part of that does have to do with if you're like me and you use it in the ocean. So that the ocean water, for example, salt water, that will definitely corrode like this area here where the lightning port is or where the speakers are, the waterproofing here. So it's not going to immediately corrode it. It's not going to immediately damage it. But if you do bring it into the ocean or into the pool with chlorine, definitely wash it off afterwards with salt water. Sorry, definitely wash it off afterwards with tap water just to make sure you get that all off. If you have a case on it, wash that as well. But just do that as quickly as you can just to make sure you don't, lose the waterproofing ability or even further damage the phone. And in terms of what I did, so referring to that part about do not charge it when wet. Now, I actually did think that these were dry, and I dried them off with a towel. I even did a little hair dryer under here, which apparently you're not really supposed to do. And I did it for like 30 seconds, thought they were fine. And so I plugged it in, and this was for the Plus first. Plugged it in. So this is the lightning cable. Not sure how easy it is to see, but you see there is some damage on this side, and then some damage on this side. Now I did wash this off more. I think I cleaned up a little bit, so it's not as bad as it was. And this cable still works a little bit, but it kind of like goes in and out. It's clearly not as good as it was before. These cables are expensive. Now I don't think it actually did any damage to the phone, fortunately. But keep in mind it's very easy to damage these cables. And with iPhone, with a lot of the Android devices, if they detect water in the port, they'll give you a warning message. They won't allow you to charge it. But with iPhone, it seems like it seems like it's going to overheat or whatever until it damages the cable. So you really, really have to be careful not to get you really have to be careful not to have water in here, not to have water in the port. Honestly, I would just suggest waiting like 4 or 5 hours after it's in after it's in the water. And actually, the same exact thing. So this is my fault, guys, but the same exact thing happened the the very next day with the regular iPhone 7. So you see, again, I used the hair dryer. I really thought it was, I thought it was dry in there, but it wasn't. Um, so you see a little bit of damage, and it's actually harder to see on this one. Although this, trust me, it does. One of these two cables does not work. It might have been the other one, might be this one. But regardless, let me show you the other one. So it's easier to see on that one. So you see right there. And I did wash these off. I think I made them a little bit better. but still, one of them does not work at all. The other one only like half works. So really easy to damage the lightning cables because again, Apple does not automatically shut it off if there's a little bit of water in there. So yeah, guys, keep this in mind. Now, you're not really supposed to use a hair dryer to dry it out. You're not even supposed to use rice. Really, the best thing that you can do is wait. Now, if you do want to, you can use like a cool fan. It's not a warm fan to dry it out. But again, best thing to do, just wipe it off with a towel and try to wait it out before you charge it. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully, it's helpful for you. So don't be like me. Don't get impatient. It's really I was pretty impatient. I wanted to upload the videos quickly, so I did it. Very shortly after they're actually in the water. But again, guys, hopefully this video helps you out. Please subscribe for more content like this in the future, and thanks for watching.